Hey y'all, it's Rosie, and in this video we are making an adult version for peach cobbler. We're going to make this fabulous peach cobbler that will be semi-homemade. We're not going to make the crust. I'm not going to give away too much, but just know we're going to spike this up with some Ciroc. Of course, if you want the exact measurements, head over to my blog, iHeartRecipes.com, and you can print it out from there. But now let me show you how I'm going to make this, okay? So let's start off with our peaches. I have some canned peaches that were in heavy syrup, but I'm still going to sweeten this up a bit. But first, let's add in some butter. This is salted butter. And we're going to sweeten this up some more than it already is by sprinkling in some granulated sugar. And then we're also going to sprinkle in some ground nutmeg. And followed by that ground nutmeg, we're going to add in some ground cinnamon. So let's do that now. And we're also going to add a little bit of fresh lemon juice. And off camera, I added some vanilla extract. I'm not sure why I did it off camera. I don't know what happened there, but just know that I did add some vanilla. Now we're going to mix everything until it's well combined. And I'm going to turn the heat up to medium. Once this gets nice and hot, we're going to we're going to take out a couple of tablespoons or spoonfuls. I don't know where I'm at right now. My head's all over the place. But we took out some of that hot liquid. I have it in this cup. And now I'm going to add some cornstarch to this liquid. And I'm going to whisk it until it's nice and lump-free. Once it is, we're going to head right back over to our stovetop. And we are going to pour that right back into that pan. And this is going to thicken up our cobbler mixture. So mix everything until it's well combined. And once it starts to get nice and thick, we're going to grab our Ciroc vodka. I'm using plain Ciroc vodka, but they do have it in peach. It's not necessary to use peach, but if you want, you can. We're going to pour the vodka in now. Now, don't be alarmed. If you're trying to guess how much I'm pouring in just by this video, you're going to get it all wrong. You have to go to my blog for the exact measurements because I'm adding a lot more than what you can actually see on camera. So mix everything, and we're going to remove that from the heat. And now we are going to assemble our cobbler. So I'm going to pour half of my cobbler filling into my bake dish here. And instead of making a homemade crust, which y'all seem to hate, I'm going to use yellow cake mix. Now don't get scared, don't be tripping because I said yellow cake mix. I know it sounds a little funny, but it's going to work. So let's sprinkle that on top of our cobbler filling. And on top of that cake mix, we're going to add some butter. And again, I'm using salted butter throughout this whole recipe. So once the butter's on top, we're going to head over to our oven and we're going to bake this on 350 Fahrenheit until it's nice and golden brown. So once it's golden brown, we're going to remove it out of the oven. Look at that, it looks amazing. But you know what, baby? If you thought we were done, you were sadly mistaken. We're making 2 layers, okay? So with the remaining cobbler filling, we are going to top off this golden brown goodness. And we're going to place that cobbler filling on top of that, and we're going to repeat our steps. So start sprinkling on the remaining of that yellow cake mix, or however much you need. And now we're going to start adding our butter on top. Don't forget the exact measurements are on my blog, iHeartRecipes.com. We baked that until it got nice and golden. As you see, it is bubbling over. I did place this on a cookie sheet because I didn't want there to be a mess in my oven. And I'm going to let that cool down until it's safe enough to eat. And once it is, I'm going to dig in. And look at this. And FYI, yes, you can taste the vodka. But that is it. I'm just going to serve this with some vanilla ice cream. And baby, I am in business. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you're on there. And be sure to come print this recipe out from my blog, iHeartRecipes.com.